Okay, right now you can consider this part as an optional part. This is a security thing. As I said, this is not a security course. You are not going to be like losing points for not implementing security. But let's just see an example of a very big design that we have right now. There's a very big problem. Let's see the problem. Now, if I click on one of these nodes, for example, the first one, I got the first one. If I click on the second one, I got the second one. If I say cancel edit, as you can see, what I have right now is the node that belong to this user. That means if I go to the database here, I can see the data. The first and the second node belong to the same user. However, I have a third node called that belongs to Barb, and this is Barb's node. And now the question is that, can I access Barb's node from here? Is there any problem in the code? And to be honest, yes, there is. Let's see that. If I say node code number 1, you see that here, what I'm passing action view, and then I'm passing node ID equal 1. Okay, now what if I say node ID equal 2? I got another node, and another node belongs to the same user. But what if I say 3? Remember, 3 doesn't belong to the same user. This is for Barb. Let's click enter. Oh my God, here we go. It's hacked. Save it. Let's go here to the database and let's run this again. Let's say view data. And here we go. It's hacked. We were able to see this note because what we were doing, I'm just sending an ID and the server or the servlet is believing me that, yeah, you are a good person and you are just asking me for getting that note by ID, which is here. Okay, and you're passing this ID and I believe you and there's no problem. ID, you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 100. Doesn't matter if it belongs to you or not. Remember that I can have an access to the email in this page because I'm reading this here. Okay, and since we are reading this, we can send this email to the node service.get, and in the node service get method, we can check if this node that we are getting belong to the same email or not. For example, here right now, I can go to the get method, just go navigate, then go to source. Okay, just go navigate, then go to source. Here we go. Now we need to fix this method. Instead of just passing the ID, I'm just gonna say string email. Okay. Now, up until this point, I'm gonna say, I believe the user who is looking for a note with ID equal whatever. I believe you. You say 1, 2, 3. I have no problem with you. However, after I got the note from the database, what I want to do is this. I want to secure my code. To secure my code, I could say if. And here I could say if the note that I'm getting from the database dot get owner dot equals to the email that I'm receiving, like if this is the owner, because remember the owner here is the email, and I have an email because I'm storing the email in the session here. Yeah, I'm storing the email in the session. I'm getting that here. Okay. Why this doesn't fix? Okay. Now I will see what's wrong here. I'm not sure. Okay, we will check that again. Okay. Oh, I need to save this here. And now here, what I'm doing, I'm saying, okay, if this is the same owner, just return the note, else, then return null. And I just need to remove the last line. I don't need it. Now what we are doing here, we are saying, okay, get me the note. This is the one. I believe the user. I got the note from the database, but I didn't forward that very quickly. I just say, wait a second. Compare it with the owner that I have, that I stored in the session. If it's the same owner, then return the note. Okay, else return null. Now let's see if this is gonna work. Let's go back here. This should work right now. Let's save it. What's wrong? Email. Oh, wait a second. I'm getting this. Okay, because it's inside a try catch. I just say email no, and then I just need to remove this, and everything would be fine. Yep. Let's run this right now. And now I'm gonna get the first one, get the second one. All of this are my notes. Let's try it with the third one. Here we go. It's null. It returned null here. It returned null. And remember that if selected note is equal null, what we will do in the JSP page, if we go to the JSP page, if selected note equal null, that means I'm going to show you the create new note. And here we go. I am seeing the create a new note. Now, is that everything? To be honest, still there's like no, not one. There are a lot of problems here, but I just want to show you another problem that we can make use of it. If I just say another, like for example, another code, for example, if I inspect the page here, and you can see now the elements that we have. Okay, just okay. Now I have two forms. Remember, one form for save, this one for called update. And here I have a note called value. See, did you see that? I'm setting the hidden value note ID equal to here. And if you go down here, I'm also setting the note equal to. That means if I change this to 3, remember this is 3, it doesn't belong to me. And if I go to this code here, if I go to node service to the do, oh no, node service to the do post, delete, what I'm doing, I'm just literally just reading this ID, and I'm asking the database to delete this for me. I'm just sending this to the node service, delete. That means I go here to delete. What I'm doing, I'm just asking the database to delete this node for me. If I go to the database, scroll down, I'm deleting the node, and that's all. Oh my God. That means if I just set this value to be 3 and say delete, now I delete it. Still, it's here. It's another node is here. I didn't delete it because if I go to the database and is this execute a query? Yeah, run SQL. And here we go. We delete the last note, even though that I wasn't the owner. That means, yes, if you need to take care of security, that means, yeah, like your code is not secure. However, it's, I don't want to say like out of the scope of this project. At the end of the day, it's a programming and it's logic. I just want to like to discuss that with you. And again, any question, please let me know. Yeah, goodbye.